Hello, people. I just wanted to go through a couple of examples that are similar to what we did in math on Wednesday and Thursday of last week. We're going to go over a couple of these, and then you will have an assignment to do after this. So let's look at this. Samuel has $80 in his savings account before he makes a deposit of $100. After 2 weeks, he withdraws $100. How did Samuel's savings account balance change? Just like last week when we were here at school, we need to look for that important information, right? So we know there's $80 before he makes a deposit of $100. Okay? And then after 2 weeks, he withdraws $100. How did Samuel's savings account balance change? If we look at this, okay, what are we starting with? We are starting with 80. That's not going to look very good. I apologize. 80. Okay. Samuel has 80 in his savings account before he makes a deposit. Okay. When someone makes a deposit, are they adding money or taking out money? Think about that for just a moment. When you make a deposit, you are adding money to your account. So we are going to add, if I can write it, $100. Okay. Okay. 80 plus $100 is 180. Okay. 180. So he had 80, he added 100, and we're at 180. So we're going to put 180 over here. All right. After 2 weeks, he withdraws $100. What does it mean if we withdraw $100? Is that putting money in or taking money out? When we deposited, we put money in, we added. When you withdraw, you take it away, you take it out, okay? So he withdraws 100. All right. And that leaves us back at 80. And here it shows us in a number line. The deposit, it goes up. The withdrawal, it goes back down. The amounts deposited and withdrawn are opposite quantities. Negative 100, positive 100. When you put those together, you come up with 0. The amounts deposited and withdrawn are opposite quantities and combine to make 0. Samuel's account balance did not change because the amounts deposited and withdrawn combined to make 0. Let's look at another one. This is the same friend, Mr. Samuel. Okay. Same thing. He has $100 in his savings account before he makes a deposit of $80. After 2 weeks, he withdraws $80. How did Samuel's savings account balance change? And again, I'm going to use yellow this time to highlight. $100, well, that didn't work. at all. Okay. $100. He has $100, right? He makes a deposit of $80 and then he withdraws $80. So even without thinking about how much he started with, we know that we can look and see that he's making a deposit of $80. So that's going to be positive 80. Okay? Would you agree with that? Make a deposit, that's positive 80. Okay? And we don't need to put a positive sign, right? After 2 weeks, he withdraws 80. Remember, withdraw is taking away. So he deposited 80 and then he withdrew 80. What's 80 minus 80? 0. So his savings account balance did not change. Deposited 80, withdrew 80. Let's look at one more. Again, he has $40 in his savings account. We don't even need to look at that, do we? He makes a deposit of that's a fun word, a deposit of $140. And then after 2 weeks, he withdraws $140. What's $140 minus $140? 0. Samuel's savings account balance did not change. Please move on to the next task on the slide.